Hello people, welcome back to the channel where we are making a linear city. Last episode we were working on this entertainment district and I'm gonna continue building that. And as always, I'm gonna stop speaking and start building. So sit back and relax and have fun. Alright, let me first check if everything is in order. Perfect. Right. I was making unique buildings in this section. I don't think hypermarket goes here. Ah, cinema, definitely. Where should I place this? This looks like a nice place for it. I want to place it near the football stadium. Would make a lot of sense that way. Yeah, it would be nice here. First, let me divide this space into two. Same here. Where should we base? That looks nice. Or maybe let's make this way. Yeah, this looks much better. Let's give him some parking. Yeah, that fits in snug. Good. Already a lot of parking. I don't think we need so many. I'll delete a few. Let's get rid of the ones here and there. Just seems too much. Okay, that goes in well there. Not getting electricity. But now. Good. Things are in order except for this little traffic jam. Let's see, should I place down a civilian pathway? This road is enough. Let me first look at more of these buildings. City Hall. No, not really this one over there. I like the idea of putting a departmental store. Although it should be on this side. Maybe I can also have it here because this area seriously lacks unique buildings. There's also the hypermarket. maybe this can go here. Yeah, that will fit in really well. Oh, London Eye. This will definitely go look really great on this side. It's just coming in between. Maybe we can place it here though. Don't want it on the main road, so maybe placing it like so. Or maybe we don't need a grid at all. Yeah, that looks really cool. That looks nice. I can always place something here. I'm gonna need a lot of hotels though. Yeah, let's place down the hypermarket and department stores here. We already have the mall, Grand Mall on this side. Let's clear out some space and place the hypermarket there. Another option is placing this building, but I don't want to place that there. Let's get rid of these guys. Place it on this one. Yeah, that'll be better. Also, put down a road so they don't need to travel all the way around just to cross this. Let's make this area a bit more durable. Maybe I can push this a little bit towards the inside and still work. Yes, it will. That's great. Seems pretty neat to me. Let's place some some trees, not buildings. Some mid-sized. Yeah, that look nice. Let's go for the line too. How much is it? Yep, that's looking good. Let's place these, destroy the ones that are in the way. Go. Good. I want to make a fence here. A forestry fence looks nice. Don't want people coming in getting themselves hurt. Look at that, that paints pretty well. Yeah, I like the look of it now. I wonder. Nah, look. Oops. Nope, did not mean to do that. Let's have a look at the city if everything is going well. It's always the traffic with the trains, and they just tend to move slowly. Doesn't stop everything. So that's cool. We need more office spaces. Might as well just fill it all now. I really like how less of a traffic these office spaces attract. How are these lines doing? It's going well. We definitely need a transport which brings people around to the various spaces. I think maybe we can have buses, we can have a tram in the middle. I do not want to put in a monorail. Just looks very odd in my opinion. We are using them here as well, so I just want to go for something else. Let's see what options do we have. We have the trolley bus, which does not really make sense in my mind. You either go for a tram or just go for a bus. There is the metro, which doesn't make sense either. I think we'll go with the tram. Yeah, they have pretty nice with the tracks and trees. Yeah, they have a lot of nice options. This has bicycle lanes. Do not want that. I think I want 6 lane. Yeah, definitely. How does it look? Still has pathways. This looks quite neat in my opinion. We can have like a lot of stops around as well. Let's go with the trams. However, now that I think of it, maybe I should have gone around with the trams and because this will need a space to loop from. And there's a park there already, unless I go here and make a loop-de-loop, which will work fine, but at the same time it will leave these areas unserviced. Okay, so let's go back on this. Let's explain with decorative trees, median trees. I think we have the one with grass median. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Let's go back to what we had previously. Okay, everything is in order now. And let's make the tram tracks run around. Monorail tracks with tram, now that does not make any sense. Why would I want that? Just 2-lane with the road with tram tracks. 2-lane road with tram tracks. What's the difference between these two? With separated tram tracks. Okay, so it's not the same. 4-lane road with tram tracks, that's not needed. Do we have the ones with that's the wide ones? That looks really nice. Pedestrian street with tram tracks. Let's go with this one. Let's see how this looks. And this one is, I guess, just using a single one. Oh yeah, it's separate for it. Alright. So normal vehicles can't run through this. I guess it makes more sense for us to have these because you're not expecting a lot of vehicular movement. Can it go underground? Oh yes, it can. That's nice. Actually, I think it's better if I make it go around so people can also get to the railway station using it. Makes much more sense than going underground. Change the underground ones back. Righty, let's switch that up. Make operation complete. There, perfect. Oh, we broke the fence. Fix that in a minute. We first fix this. Alright, perfect. Now let's put the fences as they were. Like so. Wait, that's not right. There we go. Everything's fine here. That's it, it's fine. Okay, now we need to make a depot for the tram. Well fixed. They'll fit in really well. Were it not for this road. And we can also make them here, which makes a little more sense, I guess. Because it's not gonna let this area go to waste. Ooh, that fits in so well. I'm very tempted to place it there, but I'm not gonna do that. I think placing it like so, maybe? Or is that? Yeah, I like that. That looks good. So there's a slight kink which we can fix. Maybe. Nope, let's snap down. Oh, it's fine. Alright, let's put in the lines now. One clockwise and one anti-clockwise. There. Stop near the stadium. On this side. Stop. I want a lot of stops for this tram. Let's not look for specific places. Let's just keep placing them equidistantly. There. Perfect. That goes there. Actually, let's have 3 on this side. I want one right in front of the back. The other one can be there. Now let's mirror this side. Let's have there and finish this. Nice. Now all I want to do is just go alongside with the first track. Mirror it in an anti-clockwise manner, and we are good to go. Perfect. I just want to look at one thing though. How many vehicles do we have? 7. That's too much for now. Stick to just 4 maybe. And we'll increase the number of vehicles eventually. Alright, let's look at them go. I also want to look how change how the trams look. So what options do we have? Excuse me. This 71 looks really cool, but it's like really low in capacity. When this looks cool. Yeah, I like the look of this one. Let's stick to this. You guys can go back. They're not going back. They'll just disappear maybe. Yeah, I like the look of this. Why are there just so many vehicles? I think it'll get balanced out. Alright, so what were we doing? So I placed down this Ferris wheel. Now there's the cinema that we placed down. And I need something to go behind it. Maybe I'll just put in some Metro! What's up, Respawn 117? How you doing, man? Let's place make a district. Look at the city, dude. Look how big it is now. And look at the trains. It'll seem like they're stuck, but they are actually moving. It's just cities heavily dependent on these, so there's just so many of them. And look at this exchange here, or rather warehouse system. Look at this huge loop. I really like how this looks. I'm currently working on the entertainment industry, which reminds me that I want to make a district. Let's go. Beautiful, thank you. Suggest a name for this entertainment district. What should I name it? Should it be Park Street? Because there is a huge ass park over here, which is named Abelard's Retreat, honoring new breed 47's make believe character. I think I'll go with the Korean, or maybe shopping malls. Out of Korea or shopping malls? Let's go for Heart Korea, because that matches more with the entertainment district. Already have commercials on the way. Park Circle. Oh no, dude, no, why? No, don't make me. Yeah, they're unhappy. That's accurate. Right. Yo. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to name it this, I guess. Okay. I want to place down some these buildings here on 4x4. Avenue zoning that way? Yes. This can go there. But have any way to get goods across here? I will need these cargo terminals. We know where the. You see, you got me there almost. I'm not gonna say anything. No comments, sir. I shall not speak a word without my lawyer. I think we do need a cargo train terminal, otherwise no boats will be able to come here. Let's see, where do I fit? Can go there like almost directly. I wish we had more cargo train terminal options. You can also come somewhere around here. Yeah, that'll be much better. Yeah, I think I will just place it there. Not expecting a lot of traffic. That dude is just plain stupid at this point. Doesn't even know what he's talking about. Why do you want to take it to Kolkata? What's with the... You know what? I can't reason with that. All my homies love relevant. Can I smoke to trust? I sure do. Okay, did anything get built here? Yes, it did. Shop till you drop center. I can even use the playset mod. Place down anything. Okay, what should I do with this empty space though? Let's make a few more commercial buildings. I'll utilize this. Voice volume is too low. My voice? Or are you talking about the game voice? Oh, sorry, game volume. What is it? Yeah. Is it okay now? Your voice one. Okay, got it. Alright, cool, man. Thanks for letting me know. There's nobody coming down to this park. 0 visitors. I wonder why. What wrong have I done this time around? Is it not connected to the road? But that can't be, otherwise it will just keep blasting me about it. There's also no road connecting it to the other side, as in these sides. Let's place that there just in case that's the issue. Yes, that's is it too loud? Let me just reduce it a bit then. Or maybe it's just that people are not frequent to this place, so they're not coming here yet. I went to a park in Korea, one with me, look, but some dusty kakus didn't. Wait, what? No way. What was their argument? What reasoning did they give you? I did not think that was a thing in Kolkata. They blame the north about it. What are these trams even doing right now? Did I not change all of them? I did not. They said that the park is closed, knowing damn well the park was open because I literally saw kids playing and the gate was open in front of my eyes. That's so sad, dude. These guys never got a chance to have a life of their own, and now they're jealous of young people because they get to do the things that they always desired to do, but their parents won't let them. That's sad state of affairs. I'm just gonna be posted outside the gate, a plastic chair. I can imagine them. One of them had a fracture. Sad. Wasn't it some other building just a few moments ago? I don't like the look of this over here. Why is it in Korean? Law office? Yep, I'm gonna change how the theme of it. I don't like this. Modern city center. Let's go for that. Broken arm. Probably got hit by some political party for not doing his job well enough. What building do we get this time? What are these buildings, general? So they just look ugly. I'm gonna get rid of them. Yeah, you know what? I'll get to the back later on. It's gotta work eventually. Master is chief for real. Due to broken arm and release the pent up frustrations on us. Yep. That not just the broken arm, I guess his whole broken life. Should I place down a sign over here saying no old people allowed? That's a thing very specific to India. It's got to be. I don't think anywhere else in the world anybody gives a fuck about what people are doing around them. As a matter of fact, there was this video that I came across recently. It was some old dude in a posh society, or from a posh society rather, because the park was a public one. They were basically yelling at this guy for walking his dog. And funnily enough, the person who was yelling, he had no authority whatsoever, because obviously, who are you to let anyone in or out? Where is the landscaping tool? Wait, where did the eraser thingy go? Here, then I go for... Yes, model producing, I remember. It's from Delhi. Yeah, see? Wait, what was the button for deleting all this? Oh yeah, it was this, right? Brush size. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what happened there? What? Did I? Oh shit, I think... Okay, everything is... That was weird. I think I deleted it by mistake. It's okay now. I might need to fix the lines though. Must have happened when I used to use Move It mod. Let's see if I can fix it. Yeah, that's been fixed. Cool, cool. Alright, let's get rid of all these trees. I don't want them in the way while designing it. And of course I'm gonna add the green. Ooh, no, 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 no. Deleted the ones near the park that I placed down. Oh, it's okay, I'll make it again. I was sitting in the metro and was waiting for the metro guy, and some guy came in and demanded I gave him the seat. This happened to me twice. And you were not even sitting in the senior citizens place, is it? I might as well just delete and make it again. Just place down the generic trees. Well, I was waiting chairs on the station. Wait, what? Sitting on the metro station. I read it as metro. Wow. Okay. I don't even bother sitting anywhere these days. Can't even trust these public spaces. I'm just a big germaphobe when it comes to that. That has saved me a lot of such awkward interactions because people are just too damned entitled. And the worst part is they don't even come up with a smile. I think it's just a mean old face. Like, I deserve this. Get the fuck out of here. And that just pisses me off. As a matter of fact, a few days back, I was going to watch this movie, Hail Mary, and I was my girlfriend. She was sitting on the metro on a seat, and I was just standing beside her. And it was very close to the metro gate, and this guy, he just comes and stands so bloody close to me, so bloody close to me. And it was, and the thing was, the metro wasn't even that full that day. It was just any regular day. It was rather empty, to say the least. And it was so close to me, just in my personal space. And some other day I would have just let it go and just stood back. But that guy was so close. I just asked him if he wants to sit on my lap or something. It just pissed me the fuck out. And on top of that, he started arguing that he did not come that close. What am I even talking about? I'm just standing here because there's space. And I told him, no, that's not the case. Of course, it was in the native language, not English. Because I'm pretty sure that guy doesn't understand English. He had glasses on and shit. And just some arguments here and there, and just shifted back a little. Then I just calmed down. But yeah. In fact, on a busy day in a metro, I've seen it happen a lot of times that people, as soon as the gates open, people just try to rush in and take a seat. And I've seen them accidentally sit on each other's lap. Of course, not intentionally. And whoever gets the seat first, they get to be seated. But it just seems very funny. It's okay when the aged people do that. I don't understand why even the young ones are so eager to grab a seat. You can just stand for 10-15 minutes to it. There's not a personal space in public transport in India. That's very true. There's no personal space in India, period. Alright, that's okay, that's alright. Everything seems to be in order. We do need a police station around. Did anybody use this yet? Nope. 0 visitors so far. I think it has to do something with maybe the residential people not staying around it, maybe. I'll see, I'll fix it. Let's see what other unique buildings I can place down. So the department store I want to place over here, but not gonna go for it just yet. Common building doesn't make sense. Don't want that. Winter market, that sounds really nice, but again, not in the entertainment district. Panda Sanctuary, not the biggest fans of pandas. A temple, yeah, that looks nice. Temple complex, huh? Where should I place the temple? Maybe it can be around the station. Once I was gonna get off, and the woman along with me was an old kaku, good guy. I saw that poor man get carried in the sea of morons flooding in the metro for seats, even though there was no who was at the gate and got carried away into the middle of the bogey. Wow. I've rarely had any pleasant experiences in the metro. I mean, there was this guy who asked me for water once, and I gave him some. I don't know if that counts, but that's the most wholesome thing, and that even was sort of from my side. So I don't know, dude. I don't think I'm gonna place this temple here. Might move it. So those are the landmarks, tourism and leisure. We need tourism spaces built. How do I do that? Industrial specialization, commercial specialization, tourism specialization. There it is. I think I might place it here. Let's make this tourism specialization and see how that does. Small people in the metro station specifically lack civic sense, allowing people to report before boarding the metro. Yes, that's very true. It's like set rule that everybody should know that people need to get out before you board. It's I mean, even if you have to do that, if it's that sad that you need to board before that you would just pick a particular side, stick to it. But nope. Specialization. I think it's too big for leisure specialization at this point. Let's see what we get here. No, let's test out this here. Well, something that happened. Smiley was sitting in the metro, and the kaku next to me got up and gave me a seat so that he was gonna get off in the next station. And he asked me specifically to sit. And that's very surprising. Good for you, man. Good for that guy as well. Maybe I think he may have noticed you. Maybe you seem like a good, decent dude. And people somehow romanticize the aspect of poverty. Look at Mumbai as local as an example. Oh well, this thing, it's a huge problem for India. How much poverty has been romanticized, and that is what the media has been portraying, like from long, long ago. It's not even a recent thing that poverty in India that it has become a tool for them, really. And that creates such a destructive mindset in the minds of people. Not something good to have. The citizens themselves, they'll start portraying themselves as that, and that's the problem I think a lot of people have with Satyajit Ray as well. If a new breed is here, he's gonna get pissed off at this. He was definitely one of the best artists, film directors and all, but I think he focused so much on that aspect of India. I think he missed out the others as well. Maybe alongside with the reality, he should have maybe mentioned the better sides of things as well. Yeah, I noticed me talking along and volunteer gave me the seat. Systematic propaganda. Yep, that's true. Well said. Well put together. I hate these buildings though. I don't know why they call it that way. I know they are hotels and shit, but it's very weird looking. Um, I unfortunately need them. Wait. Squares of tourism, 500 squares of leisure specialization. Okay, I think I'll need to change this. All of this can't be tourism or leisure. I need to cut up these districts into few. I want this mostly to be. Maybe this can be leisure. Those buildings are gonna get destroyed. This side can be leisure. There can be some tourism on the other side. Maybe make the brush a little smaller. It's just difficult to deal with. Let's see. Ray is the best actor in India and one of the best in the world, period. People will see you prospering in life, especially wanting, and will take personal offense to it. कि हमसे आगे कैसे निकल गए? There's always an underlying presumption about people who are doing well of that they are bound to be assholes. I don't understand that part of it. And you're always made guilty about the fact that you didn't have to struggle. Now I understand that people who had to struggle, it's life's been very difficult for them. But just because somebody has had it well, maybe they worked their ass off and that's how they got it, or maybe they had it from right from the start. Now it's not their fault that they don't have to suffer. They are not obliged to the fact that just because you suffered, they always have to be, extremely accommodating to you. It's some weird attitude. You just can't stay happy no matter what. People will always find one thing or another that'll piss them off. Let's see, what do I want here? I wanted leisure. Leisure specialization. There we go. Let's get rid of these buildings. I'll be back from the washroom real quick. Oyster comes in a different way, shapes and sizes. Very nice thing to say about, but I'll be back from washroom and then I'll speak on it. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so what were we talking about? Struggle. Yes. I never had money problems in life, but yep, I know that. Just because I didn't live in poverty doesn't mean that I never. That's exactly what I mean. You have had your fair share of shit, and that was like pretty fucked up shit to say the least. The sort of things that you went through, that just causes, even it might not be a massive trauma, that does shape your personality in ways which are not ideal, which will cause problem later on. You never know what might spring up. And that's the thing, like what I meant to say in the, like when I said that I have something to add to this, is that struggle, these problems, they are very elastic in nature. Even the mind is elastic in nature. At no point in life would anybody, no matter how successful they are, would think that they are not going through any struggle. The problems that are there in the mind will be always there, and it might seem just as big for them. Yes, there is definitely a tier to it. A person who's suffering from poverty and hunger, they are definitely in much darker place than a person who is, let's say, not being able to find a job while just staying with the parents to support him or her. That's different, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that they are having a privileged life without any problems. That's the thing with Maslow's hierarchical theory as well. He does mention the various needs, but even the sub tiers in those needs and how they're interrelated and all, that often goes unnoticed and unexplained. And it's also very subjective. There may be certain people who value things which are in the lower tier more than the ones which are in higher tier. Like my struggle right now is not being able to fix this traffic jam. I don't know why there's just so many trains. They usually get stuck. It's definitely these small bridges in between that keep holding things back. If I get rid of this train, yeah, that'll fix up a lot of things. Look at that. It's just a single train which is holding everything back. Need to do something about that. Let's go on this side. Okay, let's see what buildings do we have here. Yeah, that's much better. Is that the back side of the building? That's the front. There's a gap there though. Alright, let's see what other buildings can we make. These will take time if I need more zoning. Look at that. These are pedestrian buildings? Yeah, I don't want that. We already have a field. Festival area. This will be really nice. Where can I make it? Yeah, I want it very close to metros, to the stations and all. So let's make it there, maybe. Tiny one though. Expected it to be bigger. Also, I know this guy. He's an IITian who lived in Mumbai for most of his life, and we were talking about how we travel in public transport. During that, he mentioned that Mumbai local, it's different, like in a good way. Yeah. First thought was, why would you romanticize suffering while traveling in transport system where an average of 30,000 people have died? Shift it there, that looks much better. So it's okay to romanticize things as long as you're not imposing it on others. If you can enjoy these small things, it's good for them. Buildings are not leveled up enough. Look at all these trains. They're all moving somewhere. Glad they're not stuck. Oh, even this area cleared up. It's the ones which want to go that way. Is there a way I can send it there? Can't seem to see anything. The struggle is different for each person. Your struggle, which might be the lowest of times in your life. Yes. I mean, now this is coming from a point of privilege, but my struggle is, you know what? Actually, that will be too personal to speak about. I can't say that on stream. Skip that, scratch that. But yeah, I get your point. Let's see, let's see. Right, I switched this one off just to see if these can support it. It seems to be working just fine. I don't think we can get rid of this railway track. What are you doing there? Why are you just waiting in the middle? Move. There it is. Okay, let's see if I can make more leisure buildings around. I want to fill this space off actually. As for this area, let's just make a pathway and decorate it. I don't want to place anything else. Actually, you can place a couple of them there. Let's place down these smaller buildings there and there. That's good. So with this area, maybe I'll just make it a pavement. Perfect. How many visitors is this attracting? 55 last week. None here still. Do I need to change this into an amusement park? Is it not open by any chance? Let's switch it off and on again. Is it in the park area? Wait. I think I know. Nope, that is in the park area. What's the issue then? Ah, that's weird. It'll fix now. One thing I generally get confused with privilege by the privilege talk is that yes, I do agree that I'm better off from a lot of people, but I am also worse off than a lot of people as well, which ultimately obstructs me from being the best version of myself. I didn't understand the last point. Which ultimately obstructs me from being the best version of myself. Well, what exactly does that mean? The music club goes right across the cinema. Has to be. This looks like a place from GTA. Fan zone park. Ah, it's just slightly off. Damn it. I can place it there. I don't know if I want that. You know what? I think I can place it there now. Let's get rid of these other buildings and yeah, that'll do. I think I generally refuse pay, but it's dark. Yes, I did right. So, is it truly privilege if I acknowledge it, yet be affected by negativeness at the same time? So, privilege, according to you, does it depend on the cognition of the concept, the understanding of the concept of how well off a person is? Am I understanding that correctly? It's better, much better. We're gonna need a lot of hotels here though. Plaza, Statue of Wealth. That'll fit in very well. City Arc. It'll look nice here. But lets me place it. Yeah, that'll look really nice there. Can also go on this side, no? Yeah, that fits in so well. Yeah, like this. I was too low again. I was just speaking in low volume, I guess. Still, I pumped it up a bit. Rooftop cafes, it's banned here. Because some stupid guy set it on fire. That's how we do it. Transport town, not going there. Friendly neighborhood, doesn't make sense there. Life on in there, nope, not going there. Let's see. T3, mostly official park, doesn't make any sense. Lungs of the city. Isn't that the big one? Wait, what? That wasn't it. It's supposed to be way bigger. Weird. Opera House. Yes, this would be nice. This will look really nice. Placed somewhere around there. How about let's break up the grid. Let's go. Let's come out a bit. Let's go maybe like so. 4 units there. 45 degrees or 135, whatever it lets me make. 135, perfect. There and 90 degrees. Good. Now I want to place the opera house right there. Yep. I like that. I really like that. What I think is privilege and struggle are both subjective. Like a rich man can be depressed and a poor man can be the happiest he's ever been. Now, that's a thing which I think I agree with the first part of a rich man being depressed. That's very possible. But a poor man being happiest ever, I think that's very, very rare for it to be an actual explanation of the thing. But yes, maybe not a poor man, maybe a guy who is middle class and they're well off. That may still be a very significant number of people. And yes, even quote unquote poor, what even is poor? A lot of people, like the ones who are gypsies or the ones who prefer to just stay a nomadic life, they may be poor in the terms of the social norms, but they're quite rich off, they're well off, they're enjoying their lives, living in the mountains. In that sense, yes. But generally, I guess assumptions and stereotypes are there for a reason. Regardless of their economic backgrounds, both are privileged in certain aspects and are struggling in others. Yes, that's true. see how we can go about this. Maybe this can. How does that look? Nope, that looks very bad. I can go there, but that's not necessary. Let's see if that works. If I, let's say, place it like so, and this like so, move out a bit. You can move out a bit as well. That's too close. I'm like, wait, something is wrong. Ooh, what the fuck is going on? This game snaps very weirdly at times. Just go straight, bro. Ah, fuck you. Just stick to a particular thingy. There we go. And you can go straight, and then you can connect straight. Which one will look nice here? I think this one would be perfect. Now let's just connect it. Oh, now it just won't let me go straight now, will it? Nope, that does not want me to do that. That look too nice for the game. I can always shift things. Let me specify. The rich man can be lonely for all his riches, and a poor man can have a supportive family and be happy despite him going through paycheck to paycheck. Yes. Yes, that way, if you put that specifically, yes, that's true. Maybe we can go this way. There can be triangular edges, why not? It should be this way. Or should I make it like so? Maybe like that. Or maybe I have both. Like so. Does this look better? Little triangular park here. I like the look of it. It's a little redundant and doesn't make sense having so many roads around. But yeah, that's fine. Let's have some fun. Who cares? Let's make roads like these. This single lane works. I'm not expecting a lot of traffic coming along through here. Yeah. I also want to have another unique building over here. And I'm not connecting it to the main street. Or should I? We'll see to it. Let's first think about this space. Is there anything which fits in perfectly? There are none. Alright. As modification, and we go, yeah, I'm gonna do that right in the middle. Well, then I want to just see if there are any good buildings which fit in this area. Hustle. Not that. Definitely not that. Ooh. You can have a lot of academic library. Doesn't go there. That will be built in the university. Like a science center. That's too big and bulky. Interest star. Nope. Definitely not this. How about this? I'm a little inclined if I make a specific place for it right in the middle, because it doesn't exactly obstruct it, but at the same time, let's see if there are any other options. Oh, it was the central park that I was confusing with. Yeah, this will look nice here. This fits in so well. Cool, yeah. Just like a glove, yeah. Exactly. Statue of the Colossus. I think I should make it here. Any mods which go there? These buildings are nice, but they don't fit there. These are just hotels and shit now. Really, our shopping center? No, thank you. Yeah, where are the hotels? I think the hotels would really look nice there. Concerts, pedestrian landmark, treasure hunt. Was it in this area? Yes, there they are. Yeah, maybe we can have a luxury looking heritage hotel. Nope, not that. Although, does it look any good? No. Design hotel. Ooh, okay, it's new. Spa resort doesn't go there. It's a tiny little building, which I don't like it though. A single city hotel. Nope, I think I'm not going to place anything here. I'm not sure if anything looks as good. So for now, I'll just beautify this place. Yep, I think a fountain there would look nice. That's so tiny though. Gazebo? So that makes sense. Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do first. A lot of hotels remind me of Las Venturas from GT San Andreas. You know, I'm guilty of never finishing that game. Never finished San Andreas. Okay, let's go for that. And then there. Let's make some hedges. No way. Yeah, that's actually true. I will finish it though. Someday. I don't know why it was stopped it. Because I think my laptop died around that time and never got across playing it again. I think that was the reason, if I'm not wrong. The small tiny hedges. Nope, not those. What's that? That's just too much. Yeah, that looks... yeah, that'll look nice. Let's get rid of these bushes around and line tool please. Still too much. Won't let me make it there. Like so. Something is off. Okay, that's good. Nope, that's too much. Don't like how that looks. I need something firmer and smaller. What font can I use? There's this one, but I keep forgetting its name. Or rather, where to find it even. That's not it. That's not it. Oh well. Put a gazebo and name it Girish Park. Yeah. Make it a custom park. That small. I don't know if I can, because the park needs a gateway to it. I can't fit that there. I need to fix this big park first. Let's see. I'll definitely add some stones around. Individual tree. Seesaws and shit. Let's put in a giant tree. Not that big. Yeah, that look really nice. Yep, that's going there. That's definitely going there. One there, one there. I will play. Alright, got it. Doesn't need to actually function as a park. Oh, sure, why not? Let's make some pebbles and rocks around. Just tiny ones. One there. One there. One giant one there, maybe? Yeah, that looks nice. Just one does the trick. No need to add any more. Let's just add some ferns and shit. I'm definitely adding some benches around for people to be seated and shit. Not shit. I can't zoom in any further. Just too small at this point. Just make one there actually. Oh, that won't be bad. Let's make one there. I think I can add seesaws. It's not enough space. Oh, that's a lot of people waiting for the trams. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice, I think, in my opinion. Let's have a look at these people. What's the deal with the lines? How many people are using it and how many people are waiting? They're traveling between few points mostly. I think I can't make any changes just here. Just too small of a spam sample to actually make any changes. Oh, fuck it. Oh, they're very tiny. I can add it. I thought they would be bigger. Sure, why not? One there. Maybe a swing as well. What are these? I can't add any. Can't see any swings rather. Maybe just add that there. That sticks out like a sore thumb. Nope, you're not going there. You're just too bright and beautiful. Betty La Bamba. You can go there. No, that it has to do there only. Okay. How's the city doing though? Any demands, any issues? So many trains just moving slowly though. Not stopping. You better not stop. There's a way I can reduce this. Let's see if actually switching this one back on helps. What's your deal? Not enough goods to sell. That's your problem. I live around for. Me too, buddy. I live anywhere but this place. You know, okay, we need garbage disposal thingy. A waste transfer facility, yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, that fits in there. That'll do. What are you doing, sir? You're not allowed. Why is he traveling here? It's only the garbage and the emergency vehicles that are allowed through this expressway. I'm gonna beat his ass. Right, gonna leave this area. Okay, let's see. Now what I wanna do is actually get back on the grid again, but there's no rush. It's maybe that goes in pretty well. That doesn't go well, but okay. How does this look? Not as bad as I thought, but I'm not sure. It just looks too much at the same time. This goes like so. Nope, that looks horrendous. Okay. I sort of get the idea of what I'm gonna do here. This area is going to stay dedicated for these unique sorts of buildings. 18 units across. Let's go 18 units again. And then you can go straight and connect. Like so. 18 units again. Is it? Oh, wait. Had to be a little bit forward than that. How do you calculate it though? It's like almost 7 units away from the central road. So it was pretty fine actually. So if I make this, it goes straight. Yes, it did. It was right the first time. I eyeballed it correctly. Let's see, 7 units again. Yes, sir. Yeah, that does it. I actually like how this looks. Ooh, what's wrong with you? Why did the lines not work? There are, however, a little too many connections around. Let's see if I'm gonna keep it or not. I also started playing Skylines from last Friday. That's nice, dude. What are you working on? Welcome to the stream. Waste transfer facility, more like insert politics. Esplanade. Yeah, it does look similar to the Esplanade. I like how there's just so many triangular parks popping up randomly. Although there's just too many connections to the main road. However, I'm not expecting a lot of traffic across this. Also, I can make the settings so that there are no traffic lights, and at the same time I can make it so that they don't stop at the intersections. I actually managed to flood my entire city into leveling the pond area. That's a classic rookie mistake. There's this map, I think it was the second city that I built. It was on a very weird map with like no proper river connections or sea connections, and I made the what was it, what are those called? I absolutely forgot their names. The water treatment plants. Yes, I made them on the ground. I did dig a small hole, but it was not enough, and my city was just filled with poo water. That was embarrassing, but hey, we all learned somewhere. I'm gonna let it stay. Let's see how this will look with the unique buildings in place. Oh, there are a lot of other buildings that I can still place over here. There might still be a chance to salvage this properly. Is there no triangular building? Ah, that looked nice actually. A circular building that's just too big and tall. My local government managed to do that without leveling the terrain. Oh boy. This guy will never. What is this? What? I've never seen this building. What the fuck? This is giant. This is definitely going here. Oh, this looks so nice. Oh boy, I'm so glad I found it. And I watched some tutorials and build my city in a grid pattern, now making campus area. Oh, you've gone that far. That's good. Yeah, people tend to talk a lot of trash about grid placements and all that, but I personally love grids. They just make the whole city look neater and just make it more efficient as well. That's a normal road, so maybe I think it cannot come in the place of the tram tracks. But it's like a little too big. I can still place it somehow. Let's see if I make it like so. It's a little tight. If I place it like this way, then it's gonna mess up with the middle road. If I place it this way, then it's gonna mess up with the road which has tram. I think what I can do here is get rid of this road for a second. Bring it back. Like so. This is huge, dude. A lower accurate too, absolutely. If I just stick it very close, maybe I can still run the main avenue across. Maybe you can move it a bit further. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's good. It's enough. And let's make the middle road back as it was. There we go. That's tight. That's too tight. I'm gonna fix it. I know it looks very odd right now, but it'll all get fixed in a second. First, let me just fix this. Otherwise, it'll look very odd. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, how do I make the connections? Because it's a little too close. Let's go for the normal road for a second. Just like so, maybe. Ooh, wow. Get the hell. Okay, let's stretch it out first. I know what to do. Doesn't have to be this way. Because these big malls, they generally have a lot of parking area, which this doesn't. So I can actually, let's see, I want a 4x4, so let's say there. Yeah, that fits in good. Let's make it like so, and I can place a lot of parking on over here, which is, dude, there are dogs fighting in my area. Let's see. Sprinkle some sprinkle some triangles and symmetry to spice things up, and you'll have a beautiful city. Should maybe keep some space, make a service road kind of thingy. The such a mall will have a lot of exactly verification. I have one question, if you can help. I had drawn the campus area for Trade University and put the university administration building there, but when I'm trying to add a dorm for that Trade University, it's, I guess you're continuing the full message, I'm guessing. Let me know what the problem is. Maybe I can help you. I haven't had a lot of experiences with the universities myself, but I am aware that they are a little finicky to get working. But it's telling me that the building is not a campus area and admin building is not in the area. Let's simulate what you're saying. Let me just quickly save the game. Okay, so basically, let's see. Let's just make this randomly there. Question. Draw the campus area for Trade University. Let's place that there. I think what might have happened, maybe I know what the issue is. So what you've done is paint the campus area, right? And then you have made the admin building there for the trade one. So it's this one, and you've placed it right there. University, put the administration building there, but when I'm trying to add the dorm, the Trade University dormitories, there they are, and it's telling you that it's not in the area. Okay, this seems to be working for me. Let's see when it actually doesn't work. If I place it there, it won't even let me place it. Are you sure that you use the university zoning thingy and not the normal one? It's this one right here, paint campus area. If you have done it like just painted a normal district and place it there, that might be a reason it's not working. So let's say if I place it like so and try to place the dormitories over there, it won't let me place. But if you go back to the district and use the university, or rather the campus paint area, and then you paint it, might work. Is that the issue by any chance? Just painted the campus area. That's odd. Let me delete this. Is there something else which is missing? It's good campus area. If I place it like so. Okay. Maybe you can try making the building first before painting the area, because that creates a default campus area for you. Then you can just use the smaller paint button, just expand this itself. Maybe that might fix it. Because otherwise it's odd. Because what happens at times with parks is you paint the park area. Excuse me. You paint the park area and then you place down another building, or rather, where is it? There it is. Let's say you paint that, and there's the city park, and you place down a building, let's say there. So as you can see, it creates another here. If you place it right in the middle of the area, that works. But if you place it like right adjacent, it creates another area. And what happens is that, let's get rid of this one. Now, when it comes to this, I'll just expand this area for a second. Now, if you want to place something which is part of it, let's say for the parks, it's this thing. It won't let me place this because the area doesn't have a main gate, because it's considering this to be some other zoning and this to be another one. And this has the central building. So what may be happening is that there are two different campus zones placed, rather painted. So if I paint this over here, which doesn't really have a administration building of its own, theoretically it shouldn't allow me to place this either. Oh, sorry, wait, where is it? Yeah, the dormitories. The area has no administration building. That may be another issue that may be occurring. Honestly, I can't really tell a lot without looking at the issue. I just painted so many things. Check this out. Maybe it might help you. Coming back to this. Thank you, I got it. I have another campus area that contains university, and the area will look exactly. Yeah, that has happened to me before. That's why that came to my mind. You're welcome, dude. I'm glad I could help. Okay, that looks good. Okay, it looks like a nice entryway to the whole mall area. Let's decorate this. I'm not gonna place down any buildings over here. I really want some hedges. Where are the hedges? think there was it in the park area? Ah, there. Hedge one. And if I use the line tool, it'll let me make a long one. Nice. Can increase the spacing a lot. That's good. Seven, still good. 8, still good. Let's make it 10. That's a little too much. How about 9? I think 8 is perfect. Haha, it's not good. It's a little too much, but I can fix that. Let's go like so. And let's make a few ones which I'll move. Let's see. You can come there. You, my friend. There we go. This needs to be a straight line. I don't want it curving on this side. I'll just copy and switch it around. The game is really complex, like a really great simulator. I used to play SimCity on my Android back in the day with mods, and I'm a really huge fan of flight simulators. So I searched for the game and started playing. Yeah, they kept on adding DLCs to this game and various features, and it led it to be such a complicated game. I absolutely love it for that. It's a little daunting to get started with it, but I guess because you had some experience with the SimCity, where do you come from? That helped you grasp onto it. Because otherwise, yeah. But it just works so well. Even Skylines 2, it'll take some time to be as polished as the first game, but it's gonna get there. I really like that game. A lot of people diss it, but except for a few flaws, I think they're in the right path. Can I make it there? No, it won't let me. Actually, this might look really cool. If I get rid of this one, get rid of that one, just connect it like so. Aha, oh man, it's like, can I shift you a bit? Thank you very much. A bit more. Still not looking that bad, so it can go there. Nah, it just makes it look a little too silly. It has to go straight. Come on. You should also try out games like Stronghold. Any Stronghold actually. It's a little different, but if you enjoy city sims, that's like a delight for somebody into medieval cities. You don't even have to fight or anything. You can just do the economic campaigns and all the jazz. There we go. The hedges are around, and this I can just paint into a pavement. Oops, where did I go? Push a bit wider than that. Can you please tell me the name of the game again? It's the Stronghold series. Stronghold Crusader, Stronghold 1, 2. It's a little different because it's not modern city builder, but if you want to make a castle and run a castle, you can check that out. You have to like make food for your peasants, then you have to take care of their other needs. You need to mine stone and iron, create your own economy, and it's mostly an RTS game which deals with a lot of combat, but even the city building aspect of it's very, very interesting. I personally love it. Did not mean to do that. I don't like these little edges that get created in the way. Okay, we'll check that out. Yeah. You know, there was this game called Townsman. I don't know if you've heard of it, that I used to play on my mobile as well. That is where I got hooked onto city building games. I was just so fond of it. Okay, let's place down some more trees here. It looks a little too barren right now. Just first make some flowers. And reduce the spacing. Maybe a little less. Nice, I like that. A few more here. Maybe there and there. Can go like so, and let's place down some trees. Where's the big one that I picked? There it is. Need some more space in between. Let's just do less. Six months ago, I stopped playing Apex Legends and started trying other games because Battle Royale made me sweat so much. So, my friends and I used to play this game called Paladins, and we were like crazy about it. It's a hero shooter. You might have heard of it. It's like Overwatch. And by the end of the play cycle, we were always so toxic and salty. We also decided just leave it be. It just makes us so damn sweaty. It just fills you with anger. Yeah, and so we eventually decided to drop that game. And I'm pleased to say we are living happy lives now. I personally never caught on to the Battle Royale games in the first place. I've tried them out, enjoyed them, but I don't know why it's not something that I keep going back to. It's just a lot at stakes, you know. You spend 30 to 40 hours, 30 to 40 minutes in a single game, and it might leave you salty and well defeated. That's something I never wanted to invest myself into. Okay, that looks nice. Like the look of it. What else can we do? We have a lot of parking on this side. We need more parking. Really big Forza Horizon fan. Played everyone in the series. Currently waiting for the release of FH6. I've played Forza Horizon 4. I've really enjoyed that game, but sadly enough, when I got that game, I had a really weak PC. It didn't work that well. So every single time I booted, I just ran around in a random car. I really enjoyed driving it. Never got onto the races and all that jazz. What the hell? There's a long traffic jam there. Yeah, I never got onto the races and stuff, but it's like one of the best looking games out there. And it's just so fun driving the cars around. Like, and other driving games, you actually, I don't know, there's just something off about the world and the vehicles. But in Forza, it just feels like the vehicle is actually part of it, and you can run around at high speeds without having to worry about it. It's like the maps are very, very, very user friendly. They're meant for fun. There are other games which have twists and turns which don't actually let you play around with the vehicles that much. You always have to be cautious of hitting your vehicle here and there with the environment. It just doesn't make for a very fun experience. Forza, on the other hand, wasn't it 4 which had a mod for Halo's Warthog? I think it was Forza. Anyhow, yeah, I love that game. I used to play a lot of Euro Truck Simulator as well. And recently I tried Beam NG. I love the physics in that game. I used to play that game just for its destruction physics, just tweaking with various settings, gravity, and all that jazz. I'm a really big fan of sandbox games. And this doesn't make sense. Also play racing sims. Do you have a racing wheel or something? The steering wheel and the pedal and all that stuff. I really wanted to get that because I really love driving in real life. And I'm guessing that wheel would let me experiment with bigger toys, you know. My favorite of each game because the map has so many different elevations and seasons. Living in the tropical part of countries of a snowy map is just ASMR for me. That's nice. I think I need to give that game another shot with this PC of mine, which is like way more powerful than what I had previously. This area needs a lot of trees. It's looking barren. And I think we can get rid of this. Yes, we can. We have a steering wheel, but no pedals. So how do you like accelerate it? Is there a button on the wheel? And which one do you have, if you don't mind me asking? Can you suggest me a few affordable ones? Because I'm a little reluctant on spending on those because I don't play racing games that much, but at the same time it just seems too damn interesting for me to just let go. I might get it someday. Why are you creating such a weird pattern there, buddy? Oh man. What does this look? Actually, I'm gonna paint all of this. And then I'm gonna delete a few things there. Logitech G29. Alright. I'll check that out then. Are you into difficult games? I'm guessing you are because Forza is very competitive. It's a PvP though. Because if you're into unconventional games, there I have a very good suggestion. But again, it's an acquired taste. It's not a game that everybody would enjoy. I've made a video on it actually. It's called. You can get it at around 19k from offline. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to afford it just yet. Anyway, yeah, that game. It's called Kenshi. My friends will hate me for recommending it because they are not. They don't like that game. It's too brutal. But if you're into unconventional games and sandboxes, you might want to look at it. I'm just suggesting it out of the blue because I think that's a great game which people need to know about. But yes, it's brutal. Not everybody's cup of tea. Ah, this looks weird. It's the weird thingy that it does with, I don't know what's the with it. Goodbye pebbles now. Because my mom scolded me because I buy random things every time. Oh, you wrote pedals, so I don't know why I read it as pebbles. That was because that was a character in a game that I used to work on. Anyhow. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Mom's always the boss. That looks nice. This park still has no visitors. I don't know what the deal is. I think it has got something to do with zoning. Let me rezone this park again. Sometimes it just doesn't work no matter what. I think it may be the same problem that you had. Let's see if I can. Excuse me, can you please let me paint it? There we go. It was the same park, I don't know what the issue is. Alrighty. Maybe that'll fix it. Let's see. This place is as filled as ever. Yep, I am actually sweaty in PvP racing. I play crew, motorfest, grand race daily in racing against 30 players with 3 types of vehicles. Wow. Like you start in street car, then jeep, and then airplane. It's crazy. That actually sounds pretty good. Reminds me of this race in real life where you have to like do 3 things. I think it's cycling and then the marathon and then swimming. That's a particular name for it that I can't remember. It reminds me of that. None so far. I don't know, dude. I just don't want to visit this park. I'll have to redo this. Yep, just like that. Was it the triathlete race or something? Can you show me how to make tram tracks and place trams? Sure. It's rather easy actually. I'll show you. So the first thing that you need for tram tracks is, of course, the tram tracks. I'll just use one with the road for a second. Let's say you make it like so. Let's say this is the track that you've placed. Then you need to add a tram depot which is attached to that, because this is where the trams will come out of. And after that you need to place down these tram lines. So let's say I place one there. So these are the various stops, and then you have to complete the line. Just connect it here, and now this is a tram which is running. Generally, if you're making a tram which is a loop like this one, as you can see, a tram just got out of the depot and now it's gonna run across like so. Now generally if you make it a loop, you also want to make a parallel tram track which is running in the opposite direction, because if there's somebody who wants to go from here till here, they can take this tram, but if when it'll go like so. But if it's just one track, a tram track running, and if they want to go, let's say from here till here, they'll have to get on up there and then wait for the whole tram to loop around and get here. Alternatively, if you place the other one like I just did, the one which is running anti-clockwise, then they can just hop onto the other track, other line, and then come here directly. Now this is the case if you're making a loop, but if you're making let's say a line which is straight, in that case you can place the depot anywhere. Excuse me, that's the one without the road. Yeah, if you place it like so, then once you place the depot, you'll see that it'll still show that the track is not finished. In that case, you need something which loops around so the trams can actually make a turn. So in this case, if I, let's say, just add a simple tram track and just add a circle like so towards the end of it, now they can use this to loop around. Alternatively, you can also just use a simple road which does the same thing, and you know, there's a loop created. Now it can run. And in this case, you can just use a single tram line. You don't have to go and make another one because it's running both the directions, and boom, you have a functioning tram line. You can always look back at this video if you want to like go through it again. The stream stays public. Excuse me, thank you. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of all that. There we go. I'll just quickly save the game. Oh, it's 12. Damn, I think I need to end the stream now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it off here tonight. Thanks a lot for watching, Anurag. And Respawn, I think, is off now. And I hope that this tutorial helped you out. Oh, thank you, Mike. I didn't even know that you have to make a line for trams, and I was like, my public transport's not working. Thank you, good night. You're welcome, man. Good night. Last year of One Village is here. What's up, dude? You're a little late. I'm just about to close off the stream. You do fine work, citizen. Long way you do so. Thank you. By the way, Lord Valancius, this is what we made this episode. Just a little bit of development over here and there. And for some reason, Abelard Spark is not working. Nobody's visiting this. I think I'll need to redo this whole park. There's some bug with it. Anyhow, we made this grand mall as well. That's it then. Save the game. I'll just do it again. Don't want it to go to waste. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for watching anybody who watches from recording. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Have a nice one. Peace out. Abelard will be disappointed. No, he won't be. I'll fix it. I promise. Good night.